What is up, guys, and welcome to another video. So this was supposed to be the 15k recap challenge, but a lot of you guys messaged me about body image and negativity and pretty much about self-confidence issues that you have. And I wanted to take this time to reflect on that topic because, especially for being in public in a way, I do receive a lot of criticism. And I just wanted to talk about body image and self-confidence or lack of so. So I wanted to start with saying that I went into YouTube completely blind. You know, always think the best of people. And Nate was great. He offered me to upload my video on his channel, and he said, well, you should start your own channel, and encouraged me, you know, to start social media. And I'm super grateful that he did that for me and basically threw me into the cold water. And my channel from the very beginning was there to put a smile on your face. I started YouTube, I just filmed myself enjoying food and enjoying my life. And the reason I did that is because so long I was caged and I couldn't do so. I couldn't enjoy food. I was constantly worried about what food would do to me. And then suddenly I freed myself from that. I was mentally free and I was able to incorporate food and fear foods I had in a way that was just working so well for me. And I filmed it because you guys seem to enjoy it. I put content out there to share my pleasure that I find in food with you guys. My fun with food, my enjoyment, my love for food. That's the only reason I'm doing this video, to kind of put a smile on your face, maybe make your day a little better, and to maybe inspire you guys to enjoy food more and treat it less of an enemy. I never made a YouTube channel to preach a certain lifestyle. I always tell you guys, and I will always stick to that I believe in the only diet or lifestyle that works for you is something that you figured out and put together yourself. There's not a set number of diets that work for everybody. So it's not like we have 10 diets on offer. What would you like? We have the keto, we have the intermittent fasting diet, we have the high carb, low fat, we have whatever the hell you want. It's not working that way. I believe you have to find something for yourself that fits your life for that amount of time or for that point in your life. Which doesn't mean that you have to live like that forever. I believe you have to find something that fits you. And there's general rules that apply to everybody, but that have to be adapted. For example, calories in versus calories out is true. However, how many calories you need a day is different from person to person. And also, there's a lot of things that are now scientifically proven. For example, that the microbacteria in your gut play a very important role, and that the microbacteria in your guts are connected to your brain, and that you can basically train them, for example, with fast food, and they can make your brain want to eat that food, so they feed the bad microbacteria. So basically, you have to retrain yourself eating healthily. It's stuff like that that applies, but how often you eat, when you eat, how much you eat, what kind of foods you eat, that is up to you. And I feel like nowadays, it's no matter what you do, it's wrong. I put workouts out, like I tell you guys on my Instagram what kind of workouts I do, and people correct me on that. I'm like, I'm not saying that this is the perfect way to do it. I'm just saying that's how I do it, and that's how I want to do it, and that's how it works for me. So all I want to say, guys, is you can definitely be inspired by people that you look up to. I'm just encouraging you to listen to their arguments and see if they have validation for you, and then try it out. Diet is a trial and error. Like, I tried many things. For example, I wasn't always low carb. I did low carb because my face gets very poofy. I'm gonna show you in the recap my face on Friday, which should actually be my leanest, but it wasn't because the night before was Thanksgiving, which we kind of celebrated here, and I drank some alcohol, so my face got super puffy. And it's the same with carbs. Like, I swell up, and I hated that, so I did low carb, and I work good on that. It's just stuff like that where I think there is no right or wrong. And also with the cheat days, some people that never struggled with an eating disorder don't realize is that it's a mental illness. It's not so much of a physical illness. So you're fucked up in your brain, you're ill in your brain. And those cheat days help me to be more flexible. Like, I can go out with friends and still eat. Like, I will try to fit, eat healthily during the week, since I'm doing these weekly cheat days, which I also never recommended to anybody. I'm not recommending anything. I'm just trying to bring out cool content for you guys and show you what works for me. And I'm not going 10,000 calories every week, because that's just too harsh on the body. I'm just going out, enjoying food, eating as much as I feel good with eating, and then doing that. So I can go out with friends, be flexible. I can have a drink here. I'm not like I used to be in a prison. And cheat days help me with that. And coming to diet police and all this stuff, I feel like in our society today, everybody feels entitled to police everybody else on what they're eating, saying, doing, exercising, thinking. So everybody is policed, no matter what they do. And now, speaking about body confidence and stuff like that, I personally was always really, really insecure about myself. I thought I wasn't pretty, and if you guys still think I'm not pretty, well, that's fine, I'm coming to that later, but I thought I'm ugly. I hated my thighs, I hated my upper arms, I thought they're really fat. I remember in school, I always tried to be that perfect person that everybody liked. And here's the thing. If you realize that you will never be able to please everybody, because no matter how hard you try, no matter what you do, no matter what you look like, somebody will find something to criticize about you. And you know what? Doesn't fucking matter, because it's not your problem. Talking about bodies. I talk about female bodies now because that's what I can relate to. I'm sure men have issues too, but here's the difference. Men don't connect self-worth and looks. There can be, like, I'm gonna say, an ugly dude, and he's super self-confident because he's like, yeah, I'm ugly, but what the fuck? I'm a cool dude. And women, their self-confidence is 100% correlated to their bodies and looks. And I think that's the issue, because you will never look like a 10 out of 10 to everybody. Never. It's just not possible. So being criticized is just inevitable. But when you connect your self-worth so much to your looks, you will always dampen your self-worth when somebody criticizes what you look like. So I feel like there's a huge range, healthy range of bodies, female bodies. Not everybody has to find them beautiful, but you can be fine as long as you're healthy. You can be fine with the body type you have. There's no reason to change for people, for a little icon, anonymous icon, shitface99 telling you you're too ugly, you're too fat, you're too thin, your legs look ugly, your face is crazy. I don't know. Nobody gives a shit. Personally, I feel like women, like I said, because I can relate, women are pressured. On my Instagram, I post pictures of myself and I get criticized either, okay, you look too skinny, you look too fat, your nose is ugly. Why do you post pictures like that? It's like, that is me. Like, who am I living for? For the person who thinks I'm too fat, and then I lose weight, and then I have to live for the person that says you're too skinny? I'm living the life for myself. I would say, as long as your weight is in a healthy range, and that is also individual, because BMI is kind of hard to use when you're very built in sense of exercise, like muscly, then you're going to be on the heavier side, even though you're very lean. But in general, and I don't want to say any weights, but there's a healthy range. And as long as you're in the healthy range, you should care about nobody's opinion, because as long as you are happy with yourself, that is you. And I'm trying to learn that the hard way. I had to learn it the hard way on social media, going into it completely innocent and like not thinking, always thinking the best of people. I learned it the very hard way. And you know what? I learned to be okay with it. I'm okay when people don't think I'm attractive. Like, I don't care. If you think I'm ugly, that's fine. God bless your heart. Everything based on looks doesn't matter. I think more important, and that's so cliche, is character. But character does play a huge role. What I'm trying to say is our society became a society of people policing other people for no reason, and especially about things that don't even matter. If you're insecure what other people think, stop caring what other people think, because people always gonna say something, especially now that we have social media. Word spreads quickly, like everybody has access to you if you choose so. Everybody can give their opinion even though it's not asked for. I'm trying to tell you is it's not important. It's not. And as a female, I feel like there's a lot of expectations to look a certain way. I don't want to say this pressure comes from men. This pressure comes in general, also from other females. Also, please keep in mind that Instagram is a highlight reel. It shows people at their best. They touch up their face. I touch up my face. You know what? I'm gonna put in 2 pictures now of me, like the edited version and the unedited version. I don't change anything. I get rid of my wrinkles. I get rid of like marks, spots, but I never change structure. But there's so many people out there who enhance their bodies. And even that, I don't care. They can do that if they want. I'm just saying, you're seeing a highlight reel. These people and these pictures are not what they look like being taken. So we all strive to look a certain way that is in at the moment, and it's just not achievable in real life because it's not in real life. I want to encourage you guys to think about what makes you happy. Do you want to lose the extra 10 pounds because you want to, because it makes you feel better? Or is it because you feel pressure to do so? Do you want to gain weight because you feel like you're too skinny? Do you do that because people tell you, oh, you need to gain weight? Or, oh, your ass is flat? Or do you genuinely just want to feel better about yourself? I feel like you should do things that make you feel better. And like I said, as long as you're in a healthy range, you can be happy. If that's the version you want to be, you go. And nobody else is there to judge you, because it's none of anyone's business. And I mean, if you're public on Instagram, you expect to get comments like that, and that's fine. I'm still new to the culture where you thrive on tearing other people down. I just never did that. I would never do that. I think it's stupid. I think it's a waste of energy, and it does nothing good to the world. I'm always here, if I think something doesn't look good or I don't like something about a person, I just keep it to myself because nobody gives a shit. And if I have something nice to say, I will say it. But other than that, like, we need to learn that if we don't understand something, that's also a thing. People build opinions on little tiny pieces of information they have, and they don't see the rest of the thing. Like, they have no idea what's going on. They only see this and put an opinion out there. So we need to relearn that if you don't understand something, you don't need to give an opinion. So that's how I was brought up. If I want to give my opinion, I educate myself on a topic before. And right now I'm giving an opinion and I'm saying, I'm not recommending anything. I'm just saying, be you. Very, very important. Be you. And when it comes to diet, trial and error, in my opinion. Definitely look up general guidelines. Definitely be inspired by people. Listen to their arguments and try to understand why they do something. And then see if that would fit for you. If you think it would, try it out. If it doesn't, you tried it out, on to the next. So that's something we need to be a little more respectful, I feel like. Since people will never change, I think there'll always be people who enjoy so much bullying others or being negative on other people, about other people, that the only thing we can do is change our mindset. We can't change the people. We can't tell them to stop. They won't, like, there's no point. But you can change your mindset about things and just stop worrying so much about what shitface 59 has to say about your butt, because it doesn't fucking matter. With that being said, I hope that helped. This is a message from my heart because I feel like so many people confuse why I do cheat days or what I'm promoting. Since I don't want to promote anything, I just want to put a smile on your face because I want to make funny videos. I'm all here for making fun of myself. I think that's just the best thing, to bring humor across. And I want to give you the joy of eating, because food is a beautiful thing. And I relearned to love it through cheat days, where I wake up and eat whatever I crave without stuffing myself with a certain amount of calories. And it also helped me in the gym. It also helps me to eat clean and healthy during the week and still be flexible with friends. When I want to go out, I can always find something on the menu. I feel good about myself. I feel healthy. I feel energized, and that works for me. And if that is something you would never want to do, absolutely don't do it. Do something that you enjoy. And there's so many great people out there who are super interesting to watch and to learn from. For example, my friend Rob Marino, he tried every single diet. I highly recommend checking him out. He tried every single diet. Obviously, Stephanie Buttermore, she does the all-in approach for a very good reason. She researched this topic. She knows what she's doing. And it's not an approach for everyone, definitely not, but also saying what she's doing is binging and not knowing is completely false, because she's experimenting in what I said earlier, trial and error, and see how that works for her. And I'm super happy because she seems to be so happy and thriving. So all my love out to my girl, Stephanie Buttermore. And of course, there's so many others, Megan McCullum, Deanna Malloy. There's so many great people out there who give great advice that you don't have to take, but can listen to. Anyways, with that being said, I talk too much. I hope you enjoyed this little segment. Let me know if you want to hear more about body issues and what I struggled with. Let me know on my Instagram, actually. And now for the recap real quick. I'm going to blend in footage that I recorded, so Sunday pretty much. Good morning, guys. It's the day after. My face is poofy, as you can tell, probably. I do have a proper bloat. I mean, you can still see the six pack a little bit, but yeah, I feel definitely tight. Like when you look at my fingers, they're swollen. At least they feel swollen. All right, I'm gonna step on the scale real quick. All right, so it's 145 pounds. I'm just 7 pounds up from yesterday morning. So yeah. Yeah. I will go to the gym right now, and I'll probably record my weight after and tell you guys how I feel. All right, guys, it's been a while. The day has progressed. It's 4:30. The bloat is almost gone. Of course, I'm still retaining water. Like, this is not my top form, but let's see what the scale has to say. Well, I actually didn't expect that. I am only 2 pounds away from having gained my weight back or lost the weight. So yeah, I'll keep you updated during the week. This is today, Sunday after, and go on my Instagram to see what I ate. I retain a lot of water from the carbs, so I went to the gym, I sweated it out, and I wasn't hungry until the evening. And when you want to see what I ate, check out my Instagram also for the workouts. You can check out my Instagram. Anyways, the next morning. Good morning, guys. It is Monday, 2 days after the 15,000 calorie challenge, and I feel pretty okay. I noticed that I lose a lot of water because I have to pee more, even though I don't drink that much. And this is what we're working with. I am bloated from last night, so I'll probably look bloated every morning I weigh myself, but I do feel better. I think like my thighs are still a little bloated. And yeah, other than that, I do feel okay. I do eat a lot of volume during the week, so yeah. But let's see what the scale says. My prediction is, because I ate last night, I ate veggies, cheese, and yogurt. And I'm gonna weigh myself. My prediction is, my last time I weighed myself, I was 140, but this will be more this morning because I ate something. Okay, let's check. I am wrong. It's actually exact same weight I was yesterday before dinner. That means I have 2 more pounds to go, and I think these will be the hardest. So I don't mind. I don't care. Honestly, I don't care. I don't even weigh myself usually. I just do this to see. Honestly, I've never weighed myself after a cheat day. I just do this to see, hey, what's going on? By the way, what's going on? Hi. Aww. Hi. Okay, anyways, this is Monday, and I check in back with you on Wednesday. And I felt better. I definitely felt better. I still felt a little poofy. But it was interesting for me because I never weighed myself after a cheat day. So it was interesting to see for me how my weight would develop. And then on Wednesday, good morning, guys. It is Wednesday, so it's been 4 days. And yes, I'm still wearing the same outfit, but only for the purpose of this video. And I also washed it. So talking about how I felt good. Personally, I think that I'm pretty much back to normal. Yeah. However, I want you to know real quick that I don't weigh myself on a regular basis in the morning because it can fluctuate for so many reasons. For example, yesterday I drank 2 glasses of wine, so it could be that I retain more water today. And I just want you guys to know that you don't have to worry if your weight goes up overnight. It might be due to water retention. Yeah, so I hope you can properly see that. So I'm gonna weigh myself right now. And I'm actually already back to my starting weight, which is interesting because I never weigh myself. So I told you guys I thought I felt normal. So I'm glad that I can trust my feelings in that sense. It's the second last time I'm gonna weigh myself before the video. I'm gonna weigh myself on Friday to see what happens. And yeah, I don't track my weight. I just go by how I feel, and I'll see you Friday. I dropped back to 138 pounds, which was interesting because I weighed myself on Tuesday too, which I didn't film, which was also 138 pounds. That was pretty cool. And yeah, so I also said that I would feel normal on Wednesday, and I did. And then I gained weight because I drank alcohol and I retained water. So my starting weight. Good morning, guys. And my hair and at all my face, it's a little swollen. So what we have here, it is Friday. I hope you can see that properly. It is Friday. I feel super bloated because yesterday was Thanksgiving. We don't celebrate Thanksgiving here really, but we still got together and I had some wine with my family. And I ate more than usual, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, probably my prediction is I'm going to weigh more today, especially because alcohol makes me retain water. So I'm going to weigh myself right now. And yeah, I don't feel good in that sense. I just feel very, very bloated, but that's what it is. And I'm okay with that. I weighed myself yesterday. I was 138 pounds on the dot, which is very surprising. I thought I'd fluctuate more, so let me see what's today. Yes, that's what I thought. So 139.2 pounds. Yeah, which is 1 full pound heavier than yesterday, and Wednesday, but that's okay. Life happens. So yeah, this is my full track of the week, and I'm ending on a heavy note. On Saturday, the next Saturday, was actually 2 pounds up, almost 140 pounds. So you see, I feel like weighing yourself is a tool to monitor how your weight fluctuates and maybe to confirm what you're thinking. I wouldn't weigh myself regularly just because I don't want to have this in my head. But yeah, that was the quick recap. If you're interested in me weighing myself after a cheat day, I would do so on my Instagram. And yeah, I love you guys so much. I hope that this video helped. Remember, all I want is for you to smile because of my content, because you think it's funny, because you think it's entertaining. And I don't want to lecture anybody. I leave that to other people. I don't want to lecture anybody. I don't want to police anybody. I think it's stupid. I think people are allowed to enjoy themselves, and you're allowed to enjoy or not enjoy this video. But I love you anyways, and I see you in the next one. Bye bye.